Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is a timeless guide to personal and professional effectiveness. Rather than offering quick-fix tips, Covey presents a holistic approach built on character, principles, and long-term internal transformation. The foundation of the book is the idea that effectiveness is a function of character ethics, not just surface-level personality traits. Covey divides the 7 habits into 3 broad categories: private victory, habits 1 to 3; mastering yourself, public victory, habits 4 to 6; improving relationships and working with others, self-renewal, habit 7; sustaining and improving all areas of your life. Habit 1. Be proactive. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Core idea. Proactive people recognize that they have control over their responses, thoughts, and actions. They don't blame circumstances, genetics, or other people for their behavior. Instead, they use their freedom to choose, guided by values rather than moods or conditions. Key concepts: circle of concern versus circle of influence. Focus on what you can control, influence, instead of worrying about what you can't, concern. Responsibility equals response plus ability. Application: start small by taking ownership of one area of your life today. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Begin each day with the image of the end of your life as your frame of reference. Core idea. Define a clear personal vision. Know where you're headed before you begin. This habit is about leadership, creating a blueprint for your life based on values and long-term goals. Key concepts: write a personal mission statement to serve as a guiding compass. Visualize your funeral. What do you want people to say about you? Live in a way that aligns with that legacy. Application: identify your values and ensure your daily actions align with your bigger life purpose. Habit 3. Put first things first. The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. Core idea: manage your time and energy based on importance, not urgency. This habit is about discipline and execution, aligning your daily habits with your mission and long-term vision. Habit 2. Covey's time matrix. Quadrant 1, urgent and important crises. Quadrant 2, not urgent but important, where you should focus, planning, relationships, growth. Quadrant 3, urgent but not important, distractions. Quadrant 4, not urgent and not important, time wasters. Application: spend more time in Quadrant 2. Proactively plan, build relationships, and invest in self-improvement. Habit 4. Think win-win. Win-win is not a technique, it's a total philosophy of human interaction. Core idea: in relationships and negotiations, seek mutual benefit. Avoid win-lose or lose-win mindsets, which lead to resentment or exploitation. A win-win mindset requires abundance thinking, the belief that there's plenty for everyone. Key principles: build relationships based on trust and respect. Avoid comparisons and competitiveness when collaboration is more powerful. Application: in any conflict or negotiation, ask, how can we both win? Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Most people do not listen with the intent to understand, they listen with the intent to reply. Core idea: true communication begins with empathetic listening. You must deeply understand another person's perspective before you can influence or be understood yourself. Steps: listen without interrupting. Reflect what the person is saying. Validate their feelings and meaning before offering your own thoughts. Application: practice listening to someone today without judging or fixing. Just understand. Habit 6. Synergize. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Synergy means creative cooperation, combining individual strengths to achieve outcomes no one could alone. It's about embracing differences, not avoiding them. Synergy requires high trust, valuing diversity, and open-mindedness. In your next group project or conversation, look for the third alternative, a better solution that emerges from collaboration. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. We must never become too busy sawing to take time to sharpen the saw. To remain effective, you must continuously renew and improve yourself in 4 areas: physical, which includes exercise, sleep, and nutrition; mental, involving learning, reading, and reflection; emotional and social, focusing on relationships and empathy; and spiritual, which involves meditation, purpose, and connection. This habit fuels all the others. Neglecting it leads to burnout, stagnation, and reduced effectiveness. Schedule time weekly for renewal in all 4 areas. Bonus concept: the maturity continuum. Covey organizes the habits along a maturity continuum: dependence, where you rely on others, saying, "You take care of me," independence, where you take responsibility, saying, "I can do it," and interdependence, where you collaborate effectively, saying, "We can do it together." The goal is to move from dependence to independence, and ultimately to interdependence. Final thoughts. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People isn't a quick fix book. It's a deeply transformative framework that emphasizes inner change first. It helps readers build character and integrity, strengthen relationships, lead with purpose, and live proactively, not reactively. By mastering these 7 habits, you develop the tools to not just do more, but to become more. Like and subscribe for more weekly book summaries.